Hi friends! How are we doing today? Random Monday afternoon stream because I'm not working today. It is like the celebration day off, whatever, for 4th of July in the US, and I work for a US company, so sometimes I take a US holiday off. Not always, I don't take them all. But yeah, went to the beach this morning, had a small existential crisis after watching Bo Burnham's Inside last night, but now feeling ready to like just, I don't know, do a little bit of side hustle work for the afternoon. Yeah, hello to anyone watching. Finch Army, we got Yumi in the chat. Nice to see you here. I'm just setting up my background music, you know, the music that I always have every time. I didn't get it ready in time. I have no excuse. There's a whole 2.5 minutes or whatever as my intro played. But let's try get this going now. Okay. We should be starting to hear some background music. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So the website that I'm going to work on redoing today, let me pull all this shit up on screen as well. Sorry, I'm really not prepared. How are you all doing? How's your Monday going? Hopefully you can hear the music. Let's open up Figma and then I will share my screen. I really wish I had a dual screen set up for streaming with. It would, I don't know, I just feel like it would help a lot. Close down all the things. Okay, how's the Spanish speaking? Well, it comes and goes in its goodness. How's the English speaking even? I feel like I'm understanding more and more, but yeah, still, the best way I can explain it is I don't feel like I can be myself in Spanish. Like, my brain can't work fast enough to work out how to say exactly what I want to say, or like make the joke I want to make or whatever. So it always feels, it doesn't feel like a proper conversation whenever I'm talking in Spanish. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm still doing lessons, so I'm still learning. Okay, anyway, let's go into full screen mode now. There we go. Okay. Let me know in the chat if the music levels get not correct or anything like that. But yeah, we'll go with this for now. Okay, and now I've got to find... Well, okay, let's just go to the live site first. So what I want to work on is an update to Inside Marketing Design. This was a site that I designed and built in a single weekend. I wish that I had been streaming back then. This would have been a fun project to, like, you know, to stream. But yeah, I knew I was launching this interview series, and I was spending a lot of time, you know, making the episodes themselves. And I knew that I needed a website for it, and I wanted to time box, like, yeah, the amount of time I spent on it, because as we all know, if we want it to, or if we let it, a interview series and website can take a long time. Like, especially us designers, we're our own worst critics and all that. So yeah, this was designed and built in a single weekend, and I think it's been pretty good. I think it's a good site, but there's some changes that I want to make to it for season 2. I'm gonna have to try resist the urge to totally rebuild it, because I feel like I've learned a lot about Webflow since working on this. I don't know, we'll see. Today I just want to work on some design updates. So the site had, like, this whole idea came from the YouTube thumbnails branding that the designer I worked with on that figured out, and each episode had, like, the screenshot from the episode in the top. It had the video, the audio, the timestamps, and then the whole transcript. And yeah, I mean, I think this site served me well for where, you know, the project was at the time. But now I'm getting ready to launch, well, getting ready to start season 2. And I want to be able to sort by season, so that you can access all season 1 together. I want to make a grid that is more focused on the company names, so that you can sort of see, like, a grid of all the companies that I've featured on Inside Marketing Design and click on the one that you're interested in. Yeah, I don't know, just some changes I want to make. Also, I want to bring in a sign up for my Marketing Design Dispatch newsletter, like a page for that. And also now, in case you didn't know, let me go to it and show you. And I will try and paste a link in the chat. Let's see if copy and paste will work across devices here. Ooh, it will. Good. This is a link to the Inside Marketing Design job board that exists now. And so, yeah, I mean, this is the thing. This is a place where companies are posting jobs where they're hiring a marketing or a brand designer. And if you are looking for that type of job, this is your place to go and do that. It's one that I curate myself. So, you know, just trying to read all the job descriptions of the things that go up here and make sure that they're all in-house marketing design jobs. I think there might be 1 or 2 agency jobs in here because I just really liked the look of them. But yeah, that's the focus of the job board. And I want to work that into the navigation. So I really liked this whole sideways navigation thing, but I think it's probably going to disappear for the redesign. Where did I put the working file? Okay, here we go. Figma is yelling at me to upgrade because they changed their free plan to mean that you can no longer, like, organize things into folders like this. More than 3, I think. So I'm just, like, continuing until they absolutely make me do something about it. Yeah, so this was my files from that first round of designing. As you can see, I didn't do a whole lot of iteration as I went through here. Oh, that's right. And something I never did was the sharing links. I do want to get those in as well. Hey Jedi Bacon, hey Viper, welcome to the chat. Seriously, please tell me how your Monday is going. Is your day just starting, or are you nearing the end of your Monday like I am? Okay, where do I want to start? I think I'm gonna kind of start with a blank-ish slate. Do I have any grids on here? Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, I'm gonna want to rebuild this because I'm just, like, thinking about it now. I'm pretty sure that I built this all with, I don't know, I didn't use CSS Grid, probably. probably didn't. I don't know. I'm sure I used some Flexbox, but yeah. Yeah, we won't tell him. 50 minutes left of work. Nice. Toasty minutes. Why are they toasty, Jedi Bacon? Okay, so I'm trying to think about... I wonder if I should do some wireframing first, actually. I should have thought about that and got my iPad all connected to stream. Whatever. Let's just start. You took 2 weeks off from work. Nice. That sounds glorious. I did like the full purple introduction thing, but we might do it a header now, or one of those sites that like is purple and as you start scrolling down the color fades and changes. Really like that. I've been trying to like think more in terms of interaction like that rather than just always designing so flat. So I'm pretty sure I want to do a navigation along the top from now on. Greetings, Claxanth in South Africa. Nice to have you joining from so far away. Hey Cersei, always nice to see you here. And Charlie has an hour till home time. Okay, so jobs, newsletter. Just noting down the stuff that I want to have in here. Do I want to have podcast or episodes? Like, what should it be? How should we do it? Do we even call it a podcast? I don't know at this point. Hey Penguin Chili, welcome to a stream. I don't normally stream on Mondays because normally around this time I'm in meetings. But yeah, day off today, so why not? I had subscribe. What did I have on the subscribe page? I'm pretty sure it was links to the... Yeah, I thought so. Wow, I put zero design effort into this page, clearly. For anyone who's just joining late, this was a site that I designed and built in a single weekend, and now I'm looking to make some updates to it to, yeah, go into the second season. Show episodes. I think we'll stick with episodes. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Finch is working on some prototypes for moderated testing. Nice. Jedi Bacon, that is why it's a toasty hour left of work. I hear ya. We've had the air conditioning on blast a lot recently. Okay, how can I split this up into two? Episodes, newsletter, maybe I want to write job board, and then would we have about? Potentially is the top navigation. It's not very balanced, which is a little annoying, isn't it? But I don't know. It kind of looks cool. Spain has more of a dry heat. Yeah, I guess so. I would say a lot of the time. Right now it's been very warm. I don't know if it's a dry heat right now. You walk outside and you're just immediately like sweaty. But yeah, I think for the most part you're right about that. If we did it at the side, it could be a cool thing where it's like large on the home page and then it like shrinks down as you scroll or something. I don't know. Just ideas. Also, my font is really large. Why is it so large? have I been getting used to use auto layout? Absolutely not. I have not at all. I like to hang on, wait, what is this? Okay, message coming through. I like to use auto layout for when I'm building components, but right now, like, I'm in a phase of just designing, you know, and figuring things out, and I don't want to fuck around with settings and just shit at the moment. Sorry, we're sweary today, apparently. Okay, so I think this text is too large. What font size did I do here? And do I want to stick with the whole, yeah, way too large. Caps thing, I don't know. Nice. Did you call it marketing design in the end, Sissy? You arrived just in time for auto layout content. Actually, I was just saying that I'm not using auto layout. My bad, my bad. Ooh, Jedi Bacon. I went for a swim this morning. It was really nice. I decided to go to the beach today because it's, you know, a work day. And so I figured less people would be there than the weekend. It was true. There was less people, but it was still a lot. I'm telling you, we've got to make that title, I don't know, more globally recognized. Marketing design. That's my personal, like, crusade mission for the world. I think I am liking the idea of, ooh. Okay, now that we have this. Doesn't feel as right with so few things, like them being smaller, does it? Yep, I did used to use Sketch. I can't remember it now though, honestly, it's been so long. I can't see going back. I've also had a lot of people always ask me like, oh, what do you think about Figma versus Adobe XD? And I'm like, you know what? I've barely touched Adobe XD. I opened it once, and I went to like a workshop thing in an Adobe Max a few years back where we sort of poked around in it, and I was like, yeah, this looks like a great program, but I don't see what it gives me that Figma doesn't. I don't know, just I didn't see any reason to use it over Figma for me personally, because I mean, I don't know, I guess I can see if you do a lot of prototyping, maybe it makes more sense, but I don't really do prototyping in my work. Oh wow, you went swimming by cliffs. See here, we just have like the Valencia Beach. You should Google it. Google Valencia Beach. It's like, it has so much sand. I cannot even describe to you how large the sand portion of this beach is. You're like walking across the sand forever to get to the water. What are we thinking? Because I liked the idea of this for the individual pages, because then it could say something like and practice is not looking good, is it? I was thinking of like trying to tie that together, you know. Let me think about my inner pages. Did I ever really design them? Kind of. Yeah, with this one. I don't want to do this whole image at the top thing anymore because, I don't know, it got a little bit weird and croppy in places, and yeah, I mean, on mobile it wasn't great. It's kind of funny now. Whatever. It was a one weekend thing. I'm not too mad about it. You want me to send you some sand, Jedi Bacon? Is that what you're talking about? Did you just Google it, X90? Yeah, it is pretty much an NYC city block of sand. It's pretty cool though. This one might be smartest, you know. And I was planning on having like a scrolling menu, so maybe I could implement that. I don't know. Then we could put in like a, did I ever bring in the Spotify logo and things? No. What is the, our podcast logo? Maybe it would just be... What do people use for that? I'm trying to think, what is the website of a podcast that I follow? Who would have a good website? What about like... Okay, yeah, so they use this one. Like, do I want to put podcast logos in the header? I don't know. I think I probably do, because I don't want to have a subscribe tab because I don't want to get it confused with a newsletter. Okay, where can I steal these from? Where might I have used them in a different file? Oh, look, there we go. I had them in the bottom. I knew I had them somewhere on the page. Good, good, good. Yes, colors would get funky if I put them on purple, so that is why I would make them white. Which is slightly bastardizing what you're supposed to do with them, right? But whatever. You won't tell Apple? Good. If my podcast made it on Apple's radar enough for them to get angry about that, honestly, I'd be pretty thrilled. Is this recognizable as Spotify by now? They don't have Spotify, it seems. What's another design podcast that I follow? Why can't I think of any? I honestly don't listen to a whole lot of design podcasts. I think we were talking about this the other day on the show, that my content consumption habits have completely changed through this pandemic, in that I barely listen to educational content anymore as podcasts. I'm like purely entertainment value ones, or I don't know, things that are interesting. They don't seem to have Spotify. Whatever, we're just gonna go with this for now. I feel like this is me stalling. Let's go Apple, Spotify, YouTube. What did I have when you clicked on the RSS feed? Okay. I feel like by now... Wait on, can I search and see... Oh, cool. I'm glad that you've been liking Forest App. I'm still a big fan of it. I've not been... Yes, 8 Pixel Podcast is pretty good. Does it have a website, though? Would be my question. Shall we Google it? It's pretty new, so I don't know if there's a whole website for it yet. We got links to it on all the various things. I wonder what happens if I Google... I've never Googled my own podcast before. Okay, interesting. That page comes up before the homepage. Apple. Okay, interesting. What is this showing us? Whoa. It's number 23 in New Zealand? Woot woot! I mean, that's... Okay, wait on. What else is on this list? I mean, that's pretty cool. I had no idea. It's down 11 spots. Let's ignore that part. Home country represent. Wow, it was in the top 100 in the UK at a time? What was it doing in the US? Oh, you have to make an account to see that. And I have not looked at ratings and stuff for this show. That's pretty cool. Thank you to anyone who ever left a rating on this show. I really appreciate that. Ah, I'm chuffed. Fucking chuffed. Okay, let's see what we've got here. How do I... Oops. Hang on. I'm trying to copy and paste this link that Louis sent. Is this gonna work? Yep. Okay, yeah, so they've got it down the side here. That's kind of nice how it stays stuck at the side. Because mine is not just a podcast, I don't know how I feel about going all podcast, if that makes sense on this. Wait, how do I get out of this site now? Yes, great point. I would love to hear, what are your like must listen podcasts? You know, like which ones, when there's a new episode out, are you like, that's on my list? For me, top of it right now would probably be Office Ladies. I love that show because I really like The Office. I think this is probably going to be the winner as the header rather than the center thing. I think. Let's just give it a quick try to see if it can work like this. Wow, those were not aligned, huh? But I think it's less clear. Oof, no, there's no way that I can make that work, I don't think. Okay. Goodbye. You were going. That does make a lot of sense to see that listening to people who are like, you know, creative types gives you a sense of that creative community. That makes a lot of sense. I feel that when I watch designers like day in my life videos on YouTube, if there is like day in the life of a product designer, day in the life of a UX designer, whatever on YouTube that comes up in my feed, I am clicking play on it for sure. Even though I know what to expect as a designer myself, it's fun. Okay, what are we gonna do for the intro now? What did I write in the end? Ooh, we've lost the website. So in the last design, the logo sort of made up part of the heading. This needs some way better copywriting, man. What are we thinking here? I don't know if I want to get into that right now. Because it's not just... Oh no, I can see this project spiraling. Because like this site was all about the podcast. Now I'm trying to make it the newsletter, the job board as well. Oh dear. I can already tell we're not going to get super far in this design today, but that's okay. I want to take a new photo. like do some new podcast art where I'm facing, a different way. But, you know, we can use this for now. What do I want my header section to be now? Okay, I think we need headline about bye Finch, enjoy your meetings as much as one can enjoy meetings. Could each menu item have a cute little icon next to the text? Possibly. Although, especially these ones, right? Like, because these are more like different properties of Inside Marketing Design. I would say an email or like a little post thing. Am I familiar with Ryan Segal? Of course I am. Ryan is a good friend. He's fantastic. I love his website breakdowns that he does, especially on Instagram. It's so good. Oh wow. My cousin's sending me pictures of dolphins. Oh wow, amazing. She works on a super yacht that is currently on its way over to Europe, so that's exciting. Okay, now I did like this style that I did for, like, I want to have this for the latest episode, I think. Ooh. I really should have done some wireframing. I feel lost without having done that. Maybe we can just do some blocking. Would we have the latest episode? Let's just drag it over and pretend. And I'd probably use like an image from the thing, from the episode, I don't know. Is it normal for companies in the US, EU to install tracking software on staff laptops? Ooh. I wouldn't say normal, I would say I'm not surprised, but not thrilled about it. Would we actually have like the latest episode more in the header like this? Is probably better. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Shouldn't be normalized, but does happen frequently. I want to have like a little ad for the job board partway through the page, if that makes sense. And then at the bottom here we'd have, ooh, somewhere I have marketing design dispatch. Is this what I did it in? Where the heck did I make the file? We'll be going for a little bit longer, Manny, so we'll see. But enjoy whatever it is you're off to do. Damn it, why can't I find the exact file where I made whatever I exported for my newsletter? What do I say about... this file? Where the heck did I put that? This is not a font, unfortunately, Louis. I can't, oh wait, it's same font as Dispatch? I drew this, so I could draw in that style, I guess. The nav links. But this part was part of the logo that Holly made for me, and I can't hand letter that nicely. Honestly, maybe it was nicer having it as, stacked. I don't know. Let's just put this in here as a keep to the side. I really went large on the type, didn't I? I think I will keep the same sort of style for the footer. I really don't want to start a separate Instagram account for this shit. So maybe I will just link to my own. That's what I have done in the past, so yeah, you don't know. Do we want this to be caps? Feels a little shouty, doesn't it? Obviously we could shrink the font size. I think I like this better. Sentence case, whatever you call it. Title case? No, sentence case. Yeah, you're right, Penguin. I'm not even sure how necessary that is to have there, or if it's right to have it right in the header block. I don't know. Let's bring in... I would really like to time box what I'm working on today as well. I don't want to end up taking forever. Hey Hugo, sorry, I just saw that you showed up. Nice to have you here. Did I have anything extra in the footer that wasn't in the top? Episodes about subscribe. Episodes about subscribe. Okay. So I'm going to add this in here just so that maybe we'll put in a contact actually. Don't know if we need this little email icon here anymore. I think I'd have this be like a little segment rather than a full width thing. Why do we keep closing down the site that I want to be on? So that'll be a bit about the jobs. I'm trying to decide what do I want this home page to be and like how will it be different from the episodes page? Because I think the episodes page, let's just quickly think about that. Ooh, you know what would be cool to do for these nav items is use this, like hand-drawn underline. Oh god, of course it's gonna do that. I just want you to paste where I want it. Instead of a, you know, regular old boring underline. We could try that. So here I want to be able to have like a I need an episode number and name and also the date, I think. I don't think we need to have it say inside marketing design at every time because that's going to get repetitive. Okay, so this page here will be specifically about the show. Do I want this page to be purple? Just questioning. What is my show tagline? And do I have one? What about... I think I need some copywriting. Okay. Love my filler copy. Love about why this show started and name drop some companies. What else have I been saying about it? Is this interesting to sit here and watch me type words and then change words? This isn't right because it's like, it's not about the people necessarily, my show. Will all the logos work for that though? That's why I had it written there, because not all the logos very clearly state the name. What's the general consensus on using an ampersand versus the word and? Good question. I often find myself writing sentences with both. I don't know. I think it's a stylistic choice, personally. And it can be a nice space-saving one sometimes. How important is this subline, do we think? Ooh, and do I want to bring in a photo? No, I don't think I do. Ooh, Hello, Johnny. Come join my Figma file. Yes, Jedi Bacon, I agree there. Ampersand would be a heading or like one-liner thing. Okay, how many cards across do I want this to be as well? Like, do I stick with 2? Ooh, I'm getting too many like pieces to this now. Can you see my goal here is to have, like, I want it to be easy to scan and look for a company. So with that in mind, I wonder if I need to be thinking smaller like this. I don't know. It's just going to be so repetitive seeing Inside Marketing Design repeated each time. I don't know if I want to do that. It's a season of companies. Not quite. So it's an interview series. and the interviews focus on how design functions at a company. It's not about like the designer, what's your process, what's your background, that sort of thing. It's all about how market design functions in different tech companies. And so, yeah, I do want the focus to be on the company logo, because it's people being like, oh, I'm interested in seeing how that company does it or whatever. So that's why I've gone like pretty logo heavy up here. I think I want to do like, maybe we have it say like, or more like that, but probably in this. And it's important that the company name gets written and not just in the logo, because not every company is like Webflow and has their name, you know, as the logo. And yes, there are two different fonts in here. So Lato on my site has been the, oh, that's weird. What's going on there? Why can't I use regular anymore? Yeah, good point. I'm thinking of getting rid of the profile photo. Yeah, Lato is the body text on the site because it looks better than Averta does. So this is Lato, whereas this is Averta, which is my like brand font. I like this. I like this handwritten underline thing. I think that's a nice touch and gets the idea that Louis had of wait, is it not Lato? Is it Lato? Potato, tomato? No, that's not it. You know what I mean. Homeless 207. Yeah, normally I start drawing on my iPad as a wireframe, but to me a lot started distracting me. But I didn't for this one. I'm just jumping in, you know, we're just fucking around here. Do we go centered and then maybe we have like a divider line thingy? You never know what's going to happen on the stream, right, Ceci? I do kind of think the description line is important because if we go onto the website, like some of these companies you maybe haven't heard of. And so, I don't know, I just think that it makes the episode sound more interesting to know that, oh, like this is a fucking space company. Like, how do you market a space company? Listen to this episode and you can find out. Make some other ones, Jedi Bacon. What other celebrities' names can we turn into fonts? Someone do one with Inter. Interlic Bachman. Yep, for Silicon Valley fans. I think we'll accept that. It's a stretch, but I think we'll accept it. So how would this look, for example, with a longer name? Floyd Merriweather. That's good. Our hierarchy isn't quite right. It's too centered. Maybe we go centered at the top and then we start left aligning things down here. All that is stuck in my head is Bo Burnham's 30. It's just, it won't get out of my head. Turning 30, turning 30. How do I make the CTA better? Because I've put listen to the episode, but you could also watch it. You could also read it if you wanted to read the transcript for some reason. Watch the episode. I don't know. Maybe watch is better than listen in this case. Good call, Louis, good call. Consume the episode. That just feels so... I don't know. Now I'm just thinking of Bo Burnham's content. The song content, I mean. I think we do away with the profile photo. I think that's okay. Unless we put it at the side here. Feels weird. Absorb the episode. Digest the episode. And is it going to feel better to have this part on... I have a feeling the answer is going to be yes. Yeah. Ugh, damn shadows. They're pretty extreme. Ah yes, chaotic design with Charlie. That should be honestly the title of this Twitch channel, right? Okay, what if the bottom... Oops, we have not used auto layout on this thing. Fitting, very fitting. Is the whole bottom the clickable CTA part, I wonder? Check it out. I feel like I want something slightly more active. But what do we think about this idea of having it at the bottom? Instead of... Yes, the whole card will be clickable, but I want it to have a CTA. I don't think it needs the arrow. Oh, wow. Is that... Oh, no. Okay, right. It wasn't an icon. I just made an arrow in Figma, apparently. I should note that I'm working with a file right now that I, you know, started or created over a year ago. Do we like the episode number above? I don't think so. What the? Why won't it let me... There we go. Why can I not type on this? What have I done? It's not locked. That's weird. Just don't see my cursor. You find out what happens when you click this button. If it's all... Guess what? You're assuming there's auto layout in this file. You would be mistaken. Wahahaha. Chaos. When it comes to using Figma, I am Loki. I am the goddess of mischief. The fuck? I typed 0, I thought. Maybe it's just like a little, who was it that said, yeah, maybe no text and just the arrow icon? Maybe it's just that comes up when you hover on it. Because it's going to get pretty repetitive seeing watch the episode a million fucking times, isn't it? How are we feeling about having the icon here, the profile photo here though? I think I kind of like the balance that it's giving, and like, I don't know. I said the company was the thing to be searching by, but the person's still important. They still, you know, still a big part of it. What if we did, trying to think, where would a CTA element show up if the card was just this? You hovered on it. I think we could do... Would we do it like overlaying on the logo? Was I ever uncomfortable with people watching me design? Absolutely. I still feel pretty uncomfortable a lot of the time. But honestly, the chat really helps. Like, I think that if there was, there's like 30 people watching right now or something, and if no one was saying anything, I think I would be more nervous because I'd be like, oh my god, they're all just sitting there quietly judging me. But, you know, because you're being friendly and no one is in the chat calling me an idiot, I mean... You know, we can joke about the fact that I'm chaotic and don't use auto layout, but like, I don't, you know, that doesn't, I don't feel bad about that. I don't know, it's just nice. It's nice having your company. You never know. Some people would judge. I've had people judge me in my time. to get real for a sec, I think that like what held me back from sharing my work for a while was a few years ago I was getting messages from people, like it was only a few, but you know, like a handful of negative comments can really stand out from all of the nice ones. Anyway, people were saying that like I didn't deserve to have an audience, that like I'm all talk and no action, like I didn't know what I was talking about because my portfolio was shit or whatever, that my designs were crap, so what was I doing, like talking about design and trying to teach other people, you know? And that really got to me for a while, and I felt really bad about myself and felt really self-conscious about you know, my actual design work, which, you know, I knew was good because I don't know, I've been doing well in my career, and was having results for the company that I worked for, so I don't know, I shouldn't have let it get to me, but it did for a while. Anyway, I feel like I'm past that now, and exactly, imposter syndrome is tough enough without the haters. Yeah. And so yeah, now I feel like I don't know, I'm more confident in my abilities as a designer because I know that I do good work, and I don't know, yeah, don't let it get to me as much anymore, and that is what lets me share the messy middle of things, because I'm like, okay, right now I'm struggling, but I know that I'm gonna crack this in the end, and so, you know, we'll get there. This is just an idea. If we had an overlay just on the logo portion, where's my arrow icon? Yeah, that's exactly where I wanted to paste you. Well done. The older ones get, the less fucks you give about things by default. Yep, I totally agree. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Klaxanth, that like if you don't like something, you can just leave. You don't need to ruin someone's day. Yeah. Wow, that's so mean. I can't believe people bought your tutorials just to tell you you're doing it wrong, Sissy. That sucks. I'm really sorry you went through that. People are just dicks sometimes, honestly. What if we did this and then also maybe it had a shadow on hover? We want to get a bit of purple in our shadow. Let's do a non. So this is our hover. I kind of feel like this makes it look like you're going to go to the Webflow website. I don't know. I want to try like a little. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Louis. What if we had like a little baby CTA? Nah, because once we get more of them... Preach, Ceci. That was the case for me too, unfortunately. That's why I don't know. It's nice when you have nice men in the chat or commenting or whatever and like restores your faith. Invert colors, purple text with arrow at the bottom. You mean like the purples on this part instead? I don't quite understand what you mean. Nope, I hate it. I hate the baby CTA. I think this could go purple on hover as well. Yeah, me neither. Not liking the top CTA. Ooh, ooh. What if, okay. I just like to keep all of my options as well when I'm deciding. Does anyone else do this? Or is this another me thing? Also, we're well off grid, but that's okay. Okay, what if on hover, we don't have this, we don't have this. What happens is all of this content, wait on. Can you see where I'm going with this? I've lost my complete button. I've deleted it everywhere, so let me get that back. Okay. Come back, you. Every card has a unique layout. This is, yeah. No need to choose, just use them all. Okay, what we're gonna do is take this and we're gonna do what you said, Louis, text CTA. Maybe? Maybe we make it green, I don't know. Let's, and we move all this up. And maybe the logo will shrink or something. But it's like a, oh, hello. Yeah, I think we want this to be green. Can you see where my brain is going with this? Let me put them side by side for better. So this would be the card. And then when you hover, everything moves up and the little listen to this episode shows below. And apparently it also has a drop shadow. Make the logo through tape. There's going to be utter chaos to have a lot of animating going on, but I think that this could work. I think this would have to get smaller just to Louis, we're not introducing horizontal full width cards now. That's what I'm trying to get away from. It was full width, well, they weren't cards, but they were full width things last time. And I wanted to have more density, I guess is the word. Smart Animate will figure it out. I'm just going to build it, like, wait till it's in Webflow. And I do want to make this say watch. Is this the same height or have I? Okay, yeah. think I like this. It's okay if you don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about yet, because we will eventually get into building in Webflow. Probably not today, given how long this has taken me so far, but that's okay. And also, what is up with my grid? It feels way too tight, but whatever, we can fix that in Webflow as well. Good point, Penguin. I hope that it'll be obvious. On mobile, they're probably going to be stacked, so maybe we could just have it show the watch the episode constantly on mobile, because you won't be seeing it in a grid like this. Maybe it wouldn't feel so overwhelming. I don't know. Good call out though. Very good call out. I don't think we have the jobs bit on this page as such. Is Webflow popular in Europe? I don't know about the whole of Europe. Oops, what did I just do? Ooh. Interesting thought, interesting thought. You mean like over it like this, right? I don't know if that's breaking the grid a little too much for my liking. I think we'll keep Johnny down here for now. And probably I'll end up changing all this when I get it into the real content, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So there's actually only this many in the first season. So it would look like this. A feature card that's double height. Yes, let's get into that next. So this is going to be like, I think I've convinced myself it needs to be on the... on the grey background. Why do I keep touching it? And I don't know yet if I'll do like sharp sections or if I'll do the thing I was talking about where the background just changes color. Let's save this card in case for some reason I want to come back to it. I will say this design file is particularly chaotic. No, okay. I was going to ask myself if I need to have quadruple eye comes after quadruple. I think Louis is the one bringing the chaos here, to be honest. You don't want to admit this all day. I would like to bring in the whole idea of having a quote. I wonder if we do this for the latest episode or something. I'm just going to do the make another version thing. Let's guess where this will paste. Yeah, cool. Just where I wanted it. With what setup am I streaming? Top 23 New Zealand. That's not the kind of quote that I was meaning. But hey, I wish that I'd noticed when, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna have to make an account on this website and look at what the history was. Like, was I in the top 100 at some point in the US charts? I was in the UK. And look, I was even higher than 23 at one point. Is it gonna make me... Yeah. I'm not gonna create an account in front of you all right now. Anyway, what setup am I streaming? I'm on my iMac Pro. I'm using OBS. I have a microphone. I don't know, what else do you want to know? What specifics? I think we'd do... Wait, I already have one that has the quote to the right. Better than 23 at one point. Why is it making me laugh so much? That's what's going to go on the About page, okay? At one point it was better than 23 in the New Zealand Design Podcast charts. This is a great group in the chat. We got Louis bringing the puns, Jedi apparently bringing the bacon, Away giving good advice as per usual. Maybe this exists as the latest episode piece. Ugh, hate that. Way too much scented. Yep, and I'm just here to bring you the chaos. Louis, at Figma, because I guess you have like an official UK business, like version of the business, right? So you get the UK holidays off. So you're working while the US is out. I don't like that. Or maybe I just don't like it because it's so bitsy. What if we steal a lot of text? I think for the podcast, I want to actually have like this thing. Oh god. Is there a way to make it not do this? Like, to make it paste where I am on the screen rather than where it was in the previous design? Select something on the canvas and now paste. Let's try. Nope, it still went down there. Is that what you meant? Are you leaving the stream? Yep, nice having you here. Is that a bug or what? I wonder if we bring in the, like, episode artwork. As part of this, which I want to change. Nothing's wrong with this per se, I just... not to talk about copy and paste. Okay, wait, you can hold Command-Shift-V, which will paste at the top left of the current group frame. Okay, I mean, that's kind of useful, I guess, if you're wanting to paste something at the top, but yeah. Click outside the artboard. Okay, let's try that. Anyway, now I gotta select it again. Okay, copied. And then if I click off the artboard, you think, hey, okay, interesting. And it did put it, yeah, still within it. Okay, thanks, that's a good trip. That, yep, definitely gonna be using that. How can I involve the episode artwork here? Should I involve the episode artwork here? I think what I'm learning from the chat is that we're all a little chaotic when it comes to using Figma. What do I want to do about this? I mean, that could work, but then we're... This is okay. It's very boxy with the box, you know? Box. Now it sounds like I'm talking about Formula One. There we go. How's that? Can I make the logo bigger? Sure, here we go. Ready? Boom. Happy? Bye, Penguin Chili. Thanks for joining us. You probably already left. Bye, Jedi Bacon. Yep, head outside. That sounds like a much better use of your time in the summer than watching me on Twitch. We don't have to be upset about Lando though, because he got third this weekend. It was fantastic. 0.83 degrees to the right. No, this is the logo. The logo is the logo. You're not getting it, Frackspace. think my latest episode card needs to be like not an overlapping situation. Right? Would that make sense? Yeah, Daniel has been a little disappointing. And I'm quite the Daniel Ricciardo fan, so I feel like I can say that. Ugh, no, that looks terrible. What would I want to do for a full width episode card? I don't want to stack these vertically because I don't want them to take up that much screen real estate. But we might not need the quote. I don't know. All I want is for it to be clear that this is the latest episode, and yeah. Maybe we bring... where did I have... CTA on the right. I play some games, but not driving games. I don't feel like I have the coordination for them. I'm playing Zelda at the moment and I keep dying because I, like, fall off the edge of something. It's rather pathetic. What if we brought in a photo to this here? Wait on, so let's try that first from Away. So you mean this over here, this over here? I think it's the like separation between these two things is just not good. Whoa, hello. Cool. Oh, thanks. That makes me feel better. It's still too boxy. Maybe it needs to be taller. I don't want to be too much taller, but... wonder if we'd do like a play button. I don't know. Can I go steal one from somewhere? Did I have one in any of these designs? Oh no, that clown peppers. I like the idea of that, but not for this project. We should do one like that in the future though. Like, a free-for-all design thing. Hello, stealing this play button. This homepage that you all saw me designing. Look, ooh, Corey's in the file right now. He's stealing SVG assets to build it. It's being built, which is very exciting. I forgot to do the click outside the canvas thing. It's going to take a while for that to sink in. Do I want to do like a timestamp thing? How complex is that going to be to get it to pull it from the YouTube video? Just invite Louis to troll. I think, did Louis actually leave after it didn't work to copy and paste? I feel like maybe he did. That's really funny. Oh, you are here still. I thought you actually noped out after the copy paste thing you suggested didn't work. Yeah, fair enough. You don't, yeah. Go work. Do your work. I'm thinking of more font jokes. Okay, nice. Hey, Brian Hinton, how you doing? Nice to see you here. I think in this case it'd be better having this on this side, right? Because this is giving a straight border. Nice! What are you working on today, Brian? What are you designing? That is a dad joke, font joke, if ever I've heard one. Okay, maybe we can bring the quote in here? If it was smaller? Whoa, what happened there? Oh, my cat just sat up. Hang on, wait, I'm gonna... She's about to go get all over this room, aren't you, Nora? Are you bored? Say hello to the people. No? Just gonna sit there? Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, God. No, I couldn't get my camera back. Yeah. When she when she gets bored, she climbs all over my desk. I feel like it's about to happen because she stopped sleeping. Hey, Team Captain, how you doing? Why have I got so much? I don't know. Does she do the cat thing and knock things off my desk? She, honestly, not as much as you might expect sometimes, but like, I have these speakers on my desk And when we first got the cats, I would come in my office and find them kind of tipped over. They were never off the desk though. Yeah, here she comes. Can you see her in the background? Just checking out her food bowls. Do I mind double clicking the Figma window header? Oh, you mean you want it full screen? Don't you want to see the chaos that is my desktop though? Isn't that enjoyable? Check out this pile in the corner here. There's so many screenshots layered on top of each other that it's made this dark shadow. Mmm. You don't want that? Sorry, everybody. I feel like I'm liking this slightly better, but I don't know. Still not loving it. I know we've got issues here with the different type sizes or whatever. But I'm thinking, okay, maybe we should leave this here for now because like I said at the very start, I don't want this to be a thing that ends up taking forever. What is the goal of the design update? Good question, Brian. Welcome to anyone else who's joined us like later in the stream as well. The first version of the website, let's go over to it quickly, do a quick refresher, it's basically just for season 1 and it's just about the podcast. So this is the home page, and then there was a page for each episode. You could go in and get all the details. Oh, looks like we need to do some updating there. I'm not sure what's gone wrong. We're currently in the process of transferring all the videos from my own YouTube channel to the Inside Marketing Design YouTube channel. Anyway, the website, I now want to have a hub to sign up to the Marketing Design Dispatch newsletter, have a link to the job board, the Inside Marketing Design job board. It's just become like a bigger project, and so I want it to be, yeah, reflective of that. I might have a page for each season even, I wonder, because I'm going to do these as obviously in the Webflow CMS. Yeah, maybe it's not necessary. Because I wrote quite a nice line about season 1. Anyway, did that answer your question, Brian? I feel like I distracted myself in the middle of answering. But yeah, it's to expand the website so it can do more things. So the homepage is going to be about the latest episodes and whatever coming out, but also have a call out for the newsletter and the job board too. Not fully convinced by the hover effect. We're going to reserve judgment on the hover effect until we see it in Webflow. How about that? Because I just think that when it's actually moving, I think it's going to work out okay. And I might end up doing a full like green at the bottom that comes in instead of just the text CTA. But yeah, I feel like it's one of those things I can picture. The logo seems weird. What do you mean? The fact that it shrinks? Oh yeah, you said shrinking logo seems weird. Didn't read your whole sentence, my bad. We'll see, we'll see. You're right, it might be weird in the end. And we might just have it push up. I don't like how boxy this is though. It's so, yeah, too many boxes. I don't know. I don't know. I think this is fine. It's better than what we have. It serves the needs. You know, you're going to be able to see all the company logos and click on the episode that interests you. I think it's okay. Let's have a think about what the individual episode page could look like now before we go back to the homepage, because I'm still I still feel pretty stuck there. Although, let's try bringing in, now that we have a card design. This wouldn't be the actual copy, but that's okay. Still no framework components. Nope. Hey, thanks for the 2 months, Brian. I really appreciate that. Wonder if we could have like a logo cloud here, sort of, that's like, you know, see how things work at all these companies. I don't know if I don't know. Okay, I don't know if I should say this yet, but what you're seeing on the screen right now might be a hint at my sponsor for season 2. Shh. Yeah, I mean, could be Spotify, could be, yeah, there's not many other logos on screen right now, is there? Yes, Johnny Gomez personally is sponsoring it. No, it's me. I'm sponsoring myself. You know, you gotta believe in yourself. I sponsored season 1 myself. How about that? What would I write in my... I don't know what needs to be said when you first land on this page? I don't know. Like, yeah, how do I introduce what this project is? Something exciting marketing blurb. Great. Yeah. Do you think it's necessary for an about page to have a picture? No, but it's always nice. Let's do like... Okay, wait on. We need to do another cat cam for a second. Also, I think my playlist just ended. Now she's just looking outside. She's an indoor cat, so she's not allowed out there. But there's nice, interesting birds, isn't there, Nora? Oh, let's get that playlist going again. Yep, that means we've been streaming for about 2 hours. Whoa, wrong one. There we go. That was my OBS setting for when I stream Switch. Did I ever have like a nice big green button? That's interesting. This was a footer I considered at one point. Look at me manually moving this button. Yeah, the button thing is annoying. I definitely need to make a component for that. Not sure the white on green? I don't know. I don't have the... Wait, can't I tell? Isn't there some sort of accessibility thing in here? No, I'm thinking of workflow. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what I want this homepage to be. I think this is one that I need to spend some time, like, wireframing by hand for. Might move on to the episode page now. That feels easier. So I think for an individual episode, we might have it be... on grey. Maybe we use this line as an intro. No, I didn't want to do that. I think I probably have these still. Oh no, this is what I had here. Okay, Oh, you know what I should have as well is, oops, like a watch on YouTube. Is there like a... Oh, it'd be nice if my live video on demand channel had 2 million subscribers. Maybe I should I do that? Embed like a... I don't know. Need to think about that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to embed the YouTube video itself, but this is the overall like show page, and so this is all the places people can subscribe to get the episodes, and the YouTube channel is clearly a main place to do that. For the embed, I've just embedded straight from Simplecast. Whoa. Did you hear that? Jesus. That was Nora knocking my UPS about. Thanks. I really like this grey purple. Grubble? Go ahead, Louis. Give it a Pantone name. Ooh. Violet Morning Mist. I think I still want my purple footer. Wishful thinking. I like that. I'm gonna bring in this sharing bit again. That's aggressive. Week old Bruce. Is sharing on LinkedIn a thing? Apparently I thought it was a thing when I was making this. You'd paint your walls week old Bruce? New from Farrow and Ball. bring in this thing that I had. What else did I have? Yeah, the season number. Still want the season thing, I think. I think I want to put dates on this page as well. Figma and Ball. I think it's important for the date to be on here because teams and everything can change so much. If I look at the first season, I already know. Well, I know Webflow has had a lot of change. Now they have a director of brand design, so I'm sure that things are different for their marketing design. I know that Adam's no longer at Basecamp. He was one of the people that left when all that shit went down. What else do I know has changed? Brent is no longer at Proof. We've had big changes at ConvertKit, that's for sure, because now, like, when I recorded this episode, the solo episode, I was a team of 1. I am streaming my screen right now, right? We're not doing a thing? Oh, good. Like last time where I was just on my camera and nobody told me. I would really like to paint, like, I think that this wall would look cool if it was dark behind the artwork. Don't you think? Like if it was like a dark color. And then the art on top. I don't know. That could just be fun. But I really don't want to paint this flat because I don't want to paint it back, you know, in several years' time when we leave. Let's go take a screenshot of the video. Oh fuck, that's not what I meant to do. Is this not actually on the canvas either? I mean the frame. Do I have the video actually quite large in the header space, I wonder? We'll do up each other's flats. Okay, yeah, I like this. It's like designers try interior design and don't always succeed. Oops. And you only have 60 minutes to do it. And it's just filled with every episode the designers are all like, I wish I could just auto layout. Oops. What was Johnny's title at the time of recording this? Okay, that was a flaw in this page that I didn't have that in there, huh? Yep, you can only do the MVP of the room. Or MLP, minimum livable product. Ooh, that orphan though. I think I'll rely on the video, yeah, I'll rely on the video to have the logo and the thumbnail. I'm gonna make a change to the thumbnails, I think. Louis, you mean like to the art on your walls? In this interior design show? Maybe I'll have the audio right below. Well, Sissy, if we look at it, really I've designed one page for my site, so, you know. Don't be too hard on yourself. Damn it, why do I keep doing that? I don't want to fill it. Have you not finished for the workday, Finch Charming? Wait, wasn't it you who went away to have a meeting and then came back? Or am I thinking of someone else? Where do I want to have? Man, I need this in here somewhere. Okay, want to try one different idea. Wonder if we did bring the logo back. Louis, have you been thinking about that for the past like hour? No, again, I think the logo can stay in the video thumbnail. This is feeling slightly more boring, perhaps, but I don't know. I just didn't like how lopsided this side was going. Unless for this one we had the sharing stuff over here. Yeah, you're right, it is very long. Yeah, it's obviously better here. What did I do? What did I change it to? Because I don't want to bring in the timestamps. Yeah, I mean, I don't, maybe they're not necessary on this page because, like, okay, wait on. Are we gonna cause a weird issue?
Welcome back.
Okay, yeah. You know, you can see them here. So maybe they're not necessary on the actual episode page itself. I don't know. What do you mean, Louis? Opportunity for a nice little timeline flourish. That's interesting. On the timestamp thing, I still don't understand. What do you mean? Like an icon? Timeline flourish? You know, the vertical line and dot. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Like, you mean draw a line down the side. The thing is that this is not functional, so I think if I added any sort of like UI to it, it would feel functional. I don't know if there's a way you can like make it clickable so that it interacts with the Simplecast or the YouTube video, you know? I'm pretty sure this is what you mean, right, Louis? Is that you'd then have like, boop, except actually designed nicely. I think this is what you mean. Yeah, you can do timestamps on in the embed. See here, this is what I was testing on the live site right now. You can hover over to see all the timestamps. Ooh. I don't know if, yeah, you're right, extra work. Not sure if I want to do that extra work right now, to be honest. I like the idea of the show hide, because I've been thinking about putting the transcript under a show hide, because I mean, it's so fucking long. I've been thinking about having it, I don't even know how I'd build this, but like, you know, the thing where you can see a piece of it, but not all of it. That's Nora meowing. She wants to go out. I should stop streaming soon and go eat. I put the stream under web development because I felt for sure that I would get onto building today, but no. And then we'd have like a imagine that as like a little button thingy. Randy, I stream very irregularly. I apologize. I was streaming like once a week when there was a project on that I was doing at work that I could really stream. But yeah, these days, maybe like once a week is what I stream. Usually on a Tuesday or a Friday afternoon, my time over here in Europe. Yeah. Okay, Nora, okay. Let me just go let her out. One sec. Both cats will be wanting food. Because this could be nice that it turns into like a little, you know, sharing thing that gets stuck at the side. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm gonna sit on that, think on that. I feel like I'm liking this one better, but it's also like the very stacked at this top bit here. I think I would have like a listen on Apple Music, Spotify thing under this. And the other ones if I can work them out. Yeah, I still don't know about this homepage. I need to have a think about what do I want to greet people with? How do I explain inside marketing design? I like this idea here for having a bunch of logos, you know, about who's been featured on the podcast so far. And then a section about the jobs that we didn't get to. That's okay. I think I put a screenshot of the job board in for that as well. Let's just put this hanging out here so that I don't forget that I wanted to try it. Shift Control Command 4 to save screenshot to clipboard. Interesting. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna try that next time. I'm well aware it's quite painful to watch me use a computer actually. So, you're all troopers. Where do we get that text from, huh? Ooh. Spacebar adds shadow? Let's try that. I've never heard that. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, to the screenshot. Okay. That makes more sense. I think that's a silly question. Is everyone here a designer? Lots of no but yeses. Okay, folks. I'm gonna leave it here for today. As I expected, I went a bit like more in depth than I maybe wanted to, but I think we're in a good spot. Still need to figure out what I want to do with this homepage. So we'll probably tackle that in the next stream and maybe get into building as well. But yeah, I feel like we made some good progress and that this site is shaping up to be something that is better fitting for what inside marketing design is currently. So that's nice. That's good. Thanks for hanging out with me while I did so. Let me switch back to cat view. We don't have a cat here to say goodbye because she left the room. Yeah. Trademark that week-old Bruce color. All right. Thanks for joining. Hope you all had a good Monday. Have a good week ahead. And yeah, I'll see you in the next stream. Not sure when I'll get back to tackling this. Potentially at the weekend. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Because there's nothing actually much coming up for work at the moment that is very streamable just yet. So yeah, hopefully we'll stream some more personal design projects. Yeah, have a good rest of your week. Thanks for hanging out and I'll see you in the next stream. Bye.